Okay, we're here at the swamp. We're fishing for bluegill. We're not using no sinkers, we're just using the bait. Now there is bass in here, we'll catch them later. But there's like 20 to 30 bluegill in this little area that are just fighting over this bait. Yeah, they're just fighting over it. They're hitting hard too. Hey, we got one on. Yeah, we get a little happy here and there for a little fish, but now that's a perfect size bluegill for catfish. Let me clean out the bucket here real quick and we'll catch some more bluegill. Like I said, we got corn, our jug of corn. Another stringer for catfish. Now I can't fill up my bucket all the way because I'm walking, I'm not driving. We just want enough so he can have some oxygen, because this is a steady pond. And they will freak out. There's one down, 49 to go. Like I said, guys, now this is my first video here at the swamp. We're halfway in like Shenango and Newcastle. We got 49 fish to go, so now I might not use all 40, catch all 49 of them. I just might catch like 6 or 7 of them for later. Or like, there goes a big one running with it. Like I said, they always eat my bait here like crazy. See? Another one got the bait. Our bluegill is just sitting there. I'm going to try to do this without putting yins down, so. Now I got stopped by a cop earlier. He was real cool. He was like, "What are you doing, sir?" I said, "I'm fishing." Before I made this video, he was like, "You gonna record what you catch here and put it on YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's cool." He goes, "What will you put it under so I can look it up?" I said, "Probably fishing for bluegill at the swamp." We had one. They're just hitting like crazy today. No matter where I throw it, I could throw it either right there, and you can see him just, oh damn you. Sorry guys, we get a little irritated because our fishing trip gets ruined sometimes. From either the weather or the fish. I might throw a sinker on here in a minute and go deep fishing for like bass. Show y'all the big bass in here. I wear size 11 shoes, so they have to be 12 inches. So if we catch a bigger one than 12 inches, we're keeping him. We'll put him on a stringer instead of in the bluegill container. Now, there's a bluegill sitting right in front of the log. See, we didn't even know we had that bite. Or that one, and he ripped the whole worm right off. Now, there's some yearlings in here too, like just born this year. They're so small, like I'll throw them back, let them get big. There's some pretty decent sized ones in here too. Like, well, we're gonna throw out a sinker and see what bass we can't catch. I was gonna put a dip in, but I decided not to. We got my zoom lures. Bass love these things so much. I'm gonna do a video here later on about setting up these lures. These lures are easy to set up without jig heads. Some people use jig heads. I don't use jig heads. The reason why I don't use jig heads is because I honestly don't know how to use the jig heads. The jigs with the jig heads. Now the bass are normally sitting. See if I can catch it out by my hand without my hand being free. Now the bass are normally sitting right here. All I'm doing is letting it sit for a minute, reeling it in. These things are easy to get out of snags. Of course, you're gonna have a little bit of seaweed on your lures after you're done. Well, we're gonna fish here for a little bit, for like a minute or two for bass, because I know there's some big bass in here. I mean, they're freaking huge. You should see this pond in the wintertime, guys. There's no fishing in the wintertime here. We caught a snag or a turtle. Yeah, we caught a snag, guys. We don't want to break the hook because it's the only hook we got. Well, we got catfish hooks, but that's the only zoom lure I have, I should say, okay? I don't want to stand too close to the water, because if I get a snap, fall in, I don't want my phone to break. This is what I like about this coral fiber lures. Now, I did say they're easy to get out of snags. We're gonna have to put this on